There is a reason Africa is called the new frontier. What was once potential is now an opportunity ready to be seized. Once revered for our resources, today's wealth lies in our people. People who build the cities that shape the future. People who know an idea in one place means business in another. A generation for whom technology means there are no borders, no boundaries. We are the new lions in a brave new world, kings of the urban jungle. And there's a bank that puts the world in our pocket and the future in our hands. UBA, Africa's global bank.
Hello, I'm Jeff Moody.
And I'm Katura King.
And you're watching Arise.
Live from London's West End.
And this is ShowBiz Weekly. On today's show, fashion fights Ebola. Naomi Campbell pops up here in London to raise awareness and money for the outbreak in West Africa.
U2's Bono is named the least influential man of 2014. We take a look at who else receives the dubious honour.
And he was a former child soldier in Sudan. Now he's achieving worldwide acclaim for his music. Emmanuel Jal will be joining us in the studio to talk about his latest single. Well, she may have been working in the industry for nearly 30 years, but Naomi Campbell is still one of the world's most in-demand models. This week, the supermodel launched her pop-up store right here in London to raise funds to help fight Ebola. And our very own superstar, it's debatable, Katura went along to meet her.
Oh my God, Naomi Campbell, what can we say? Fashion for Relief, I mean, every year she excels herself.
Hi Naomi, thank you so much for sitting with Arise News. So can you tell us what exactly Fashion for Relief is?
Fashion for Relief started in 2005 and basically we just wanted to help raise awareness and funds for the urgent matters, like we started for Hurricane Katrina. And we've done Haiti, we've done the flood reliefs that happened in England in 2009. And basically we just work with matters that affect the world and bringing awareness and funds. I mean, I think every little bit as a contribution helps.
Absolutely.
Fashion for Relief itself is a platform I came up with, but it doesn't exist without the help of the fashion world coming together and contributing, donating their time, their efforts, and their brands.
What would you say your top offering from this year's selection
There is no offering. I'm grateful for every single thing that's in the store because someone's taken the time to choose it and to donate it.
Most certainly. Thank you very much,
so
Naomi.
Thank you.
With the music spinning and all the marvellous clothes on display, celebs from around the world came to shop. Hi Edward, lovely to see you here tonight.
Lovely to see you too.
Fantastic. What are you doing here at Fashion for Relief?
I'm here to, support my friend Naomi Campbell, support Ebola, it's a hard time for Africa and, that's where I'm from, so whatever we can do.
Africa power, honey.
Africa power, yeah.
Will you be buying any of the pieces here tonight?
I think so. I don't know what's in there yet, so I'm looking forward to seeing.
Well, feel free to buy me one. Hi, Rosie.
Hi.
What's brought you to Fashion for Relief tonight?
So I'm here tonight to support the charity. And yeah, just to be here to support and check everything out.
Buy some amazing clothes,
Yes,
I assume.
yeah.
Items purchased will earn shoppers the chance to win one-off celebrity items each day donated by Naomi and her celebrity friends in a special golden ticket lottery.
Very beautiful, but a bit of a prima donna. Naomi, however, was lovely.
Oh, thank you, Jeff.
Iggy Azalea swept up gongs for favourite rap and hip-hop artist and favourite rap hip-hop album at the American Music Awards this week. The Australian rapper teamed up with J-Lo to perform Booty at the LA Awards show. TV execs were initially nervous about whether they crossed the line. They needn't have worried, though. They kept the reenactment of their raunchy video pretty tame when they took to the stage. Look at that, so tame.
And Brit acts One Direction and Sam Smith scooped prizes at the American Awards. Soul singer Sam Smith took home the award for favourite pop male artist, and One Direction won every category they were nominated in. Best Pop Group, Artist of the Year, and Favourite Pop Album for Midnight Memories. Taylor Swift performed her new #1 single, Blank Space, at the event, and Nicki Minaj performed Bang Bang live on stage with Jessie J and Ariana Grande.
Well, it's the most famous halftime show on earth, and it's been revealed that Katy Perry will headline the NFL Super Bowl halftime show next February. The show is the most watched musical event, with a record 115 million people in the US tuning in to watch this year's show with Beyoncé. Well, the announcement was made during the Cowboys-Giants game, and the 30-year-old tweeted she had already started testing out ideas for the show. Watch this space.
Ooh, and talking of Beyoncé, her entire Platinum Edition album and new music video is going down extremely well with fans after its release earlier this week. The new edition of the self-titled album has 6 additional songs, and it includes the 2 new tunes, 7-Eleven and Ring Off, as well as 4 remixes. The remixes feature Mr. Vegas and Standing on the Sun, Nicki Minaj and Flawless, Pharrell Williams and Blow, and Kanye West joining Jay-Z and his wife, the Queen Bee, in Drunken Love.
Well, the girls of Fifth Harmony dropped their brand new video earlier this week, and it's sexy, sleek, and oh so chic. Let's have a listen in. Sledgehammer is the second single from the girl group's album Reflection. The 5-piece band signed to Simon Cowell's record label after finishing in 3rd place in American X Factor. Well, after making an impression in the States with their debut single Miss Moving On, they're now getting ready to launch their career right here in the UK.
Now, he might be one of the world's most powerful and influential men in music, but it seems that there are some stars that even Simon Cowell can't charm. The music mogul has revealed that he approaches Madonna to perform during the X Factor live shows every series, but the Queen of Pop has always turned him down flat. Simon said he'd love to see the Queen of Pop perform during this year's live final, but he admitted it was unlikely. Madonna's currently in the studio working on her forthcoming 13th studio album, which is thought to be released next year.
Well, also making headlines this week, Halle Berry has obtained a court order banning her ex-boyfriend from straightening or lightening the curly hair of their 6-year-old daughter. Well, the Oscar-winning actress argued that former partner Gabriel Aubry, a French-Canadian model, had made changes to their child Nala's locks, which had resulted in her looking less African-American. After hearing arguments from lawyers for both sides, a judge in LA decided no one should be allowed to alter the girl's hair.
125 women from all over the world have arrived in London for this year's Miss World pageant. The contestants have to survive elimination rounds in beach fashion, beauty with a purpose, presentations, talent and sports, amongst others. The Miss World final will be broadcast to millions of viewers across the globe when it takes place next month. It's expected to be one of the largest ever live entertainment broadcasts from the United Kingdom.
British TV led the International Emmy Awards. Trophies went to 3 British TV series at the ceremony, which honours the best TV programming outside the United States. Well, Best Drama Emmy went to conspiracy series Utopia. Best Actor trophy went to Stephen Delane for his role in Tunnel, and Educating Yorkshire took home the award for non-scripted entertainment. A bit like this.
Meryl Streep and Stevie Wonder are amongst the famous figures to receive the highest possible civilian honour from the US president. Barack Obama presented them with the Presidential Medal of Freedom at a ceremony at the White House this week. Ms. Streep has received more Academy Award nominations than any actor in history. She's also won 8 Golden Globe Awards, a Cannes Film Festival Award, 5 Grammy Awards, and an AFI Life Achievement Award. Whew! Stevie Wonder, however, has had more than 30 top 10 hits, received 22 Grammy Awards, and sold over 100 million albums and singles. It's no secret that the American president is a huge Stevie Wonder fan. His hit, You and I, was even he and Michelle's wedding song.
Early copies of Stevie Wonder's classic album, Talking Book, had a simple message written in Braille. Here is my music. It is all I have to tell you how I feel. Know that your love keeps my love strong. This is, by the way, the first album I ever bought with my own money. I was 10 years old, maybe 11, with my own cash. I didn't have a lot of it. And I listened to that thing. That thing got so worn out, had all scratches. Young people, you won't remember this, but you'd have albums. They'd get scratched.
This is all very interesting, Barack Obama doing his bit.
I love Barack Obama.
Do you? I do too, but this isn't the only thing he's been in the news for, though.
Oh, no. He was also included in a list of the least influential people for 2014. Now, bear in mind that this list was released by GQ, and you can see it on screen now.
Right. The least influential people.
The least. So at the top of the list, we have Bono and U2. Do you know what they were featured for?
No. Go on.
Well, it's basically for strong-arming us into buying their new album on the iPhone with Apple. I mean, I saw the album...
You did this, didn't you?
I did. I saw the album on my phone and I thought to myself, well, you know, it's there, it's free, you may as well download it. No, thanks very much, Apple, I'm out £10.
You are such a mug.
I don't even like you two.
You do not even like me, did you say? OK, so let's go back to Barack Obama then. So he is on that list. I mean, some of the people I've never even heard of on that list, but no, never mind. Now, GQ complained about him going golfing when he should have basically been running the country. I mean, it's actually quite a serious one because
he was at Martha's Vineyard.
He was at Martha's Vineyard, yeah, when the news broke about the beheaded journalist
James Foley. Exactly.
And he was playing golf. I mean, he did sort of own up to his mistakes. He said he should have anticipated the optics.
You kind of should have, Barack.
Yeah, I mean, you know, easily done. I don't know, but he, you know, as a result, he's one of the most influential people.
It's funny because he's one of the world's most, in fact, the free world's most powerful man. But let's move on. We've also got on the list
so tell us
the Brazilian football team.
No, they haven't done very well, have they?
Oh, no.
Go on, tell us
So, during the semi-finals of the World Cup, as we all probably saw, they lost 7-1. How do you lose 7-1 when you have a member of your team called the Hulk? I don't understand it.
What do you let lots of goals in? That's how. Tell us about Robin Thicke, because he's been a naughty boy, hasn't he?
Yes, indeed. The singer reportedly cheated on his wife. Then he made an album called Get Her Back, which was, of course, to get Paula back. Unfortunately, that album didn't sell more than 536 copies in its first week.
Did she buy a copy, though?
I don't think so. Did you?
No. But then I never cheated on anybody.
He's doing so badly. Now, the rest of
I was supposed to buy a blooming copy.
GQ actually said that the rest of his career is our collective punishment for making Bloodline so successful. Ouch.
OK. Thank you very much.
You're welcome,
Very exciting. Well, coming up now, from Sudanese child soldier to rapper, Emmanuel Jal will be here in the studio performing his new single, My Power. Now, it's that time of the show when we take a look at the latest and the greatest film releases with our resident film critic who has got dressed in the dark this morning. It's Althea and Son.
Yeah, me this morning, Jack.
I'm always so rude about your outfits, and here I am in a suit that I've been wearing for about 6 years.
Wearing your builder boots on top of your
You're not
suit.
supposed to
I
look
don't
at
think
that.
you're one to talk this morning.
I take that very personally.
I think you look
Gorgeous,
lovely.
As do you, my darling. I'll speak to you later. Okay, so
What have you got for us
swiftly
first?
moving on. The first film we're looking at this week is St. Vincent, starring Bill Murray and Melissa McCarthy. So let's have a look.
I can watch the kid after school. I can do $11 an hour. Let's go! Here's a dime. Call your mom.
Costs more than a dime.
All right, here. Costs more than that. Call collect.
You like him? He's interesting. In a gotcha sort of way.
Hey, look, it's Oliver.
You need to defend yourself or you get mowed down. Get out.
He's small, if you haven't noticed.
And so is Hitler.
That's a horrible comparison.
So how do you and Vincent know each other? I'm working for this man. I'm also dancer.
Who stands out in that movie?
I have to say, for me, it's equally Bill Murray and Melissa McCarthy. Now, we haven't seen Bill Murray in a little while, and there is some Oscar buzz around this film. He is such an acting legend, and he really does an amazing job. But Melissa McCarthy is funny, but toned down funny. She's less obvious than in, like, Bridesmaids and The Heat, and she's played a series of these roles where she's been toned down, acting a bit more, but still hilarious. So those two equally, I would say.
OK, time to get all Christmassy.
Yes.
What have you got for us?
The bell.
Get Santa.
Get Santa. And this has got roast ball in it, so let's have a look at this one.
That was brilliant!
Okay, so this is starring Jim Broadbent and Roast Ball. Now,
It's so fun.
It does. I mean, it's no Home Alone, don't get me wrong, but it is a good family movie. Now, Roast Ball seems to just play the same part every single time. I'm not sure if he is method acting. If he is, he's doing a great job. And Jim Broadbent is just amazing as Santa. I actually thought it was Santa, but it was a trained actor.
I mean, these Christmas shows are always really, really cheesy.
Very cheesy.
Which I know is a good thing at Christmas, I suppose. Is this as
Exactly.
cheesy as some of the others?
It could be cheesier. I think it could be jingly.
you want more cheese?
Yes, it needs
Well,
to
I'm
be.
sick of cheese. So let's look at the next movie.
I don't know how you could be. But this is the complete opposite of Christmas fun. This is Black Sea, starring Jude Law and Scoot McNairy, who has the best name ever in the world. And this is a very dark, very, very intense thriller, but done by Kevin MacDonald, who did The Last King of Scotland.
Can we take a
yes,
look at it?
we can. Let's have a look at this one.
How much gold we talking?
$182 million.
Equal share every man.
What are you looking for?
No windows?
There are no windows. What's the boom for?
There's no chimney, is there?
No, son, no chimney.
Boss, we're ready.
It's so unfair that they get the same as us.
Your girlfriend's pregnant.
So what would you say your pick out of all of those movies are for the week?
For me personally, it does have to be Black Sea. As we saw there, is really dark, really intense, claustrophobic, submarine, non-fun. Watch that one.
Althea, thank you very much for coming
Thank
in. And
you.
I really do love that outfit.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
good
borrowing it.
save.
You know what I'm like. Anyway, in other movie news, a teaser trailer for Star Wars The Force Awakens is being shown in selected cinemas across the United States. And according to the hype, it just might break the internet. Whatever that means. Well, the film won't be released until next December, but here's a sneak peek at the latest instalment in the popular science fiction franchise. It's being directed by J.J. Abrams and features Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill and Carrie Fisher, with new faces like Adam Driver, Donald Gleeson and Lupita Nyong'o. She's not really a new face now, is she? Anyway, let's take a closer look.
There has been an awakening. Have you felt it?
And the Hunger Games sequel is set to dominate in its second weekend in the US. Mockingjay Part 1 is expected to win the Thanksgiving holiday box office race, pulling in up to $53 million. Although the film opened last week, it's expected to soar past the openings of the two biggest debuts, Penguins of Madagascar and Horrible Bosses 2. The third in the Hunger Games franchise brings back Jennifer Lawrence's Katniss Everdeen, the heroine savior of the improvised District 13.
Well, this might be one of the most powerful and exciting collaborations in recent times. Well, since us two got together anyway. Pharrell Williams and Cara Delevingne have joined forces to star in a brand new short film for Chanel. The two stars will sing new track CC the World, which was specially written for the project by the happy hitmaker. Reincarnation will be officially released in Paris next week. Well, humans have returned to the famous dinosaur theme park in the brand new action-packed trailer for Jurassic World. Universal Pictures released the first trailer to the 1993 Jurassic Park blockbuster sequel earlier than planned, to the delight of all the fans. Well, other than dinosaurs, this fourth instalment of the series features the Mosasaurus, an aquatic beast, also called the Great White Shark. Well, the film's ensemble cast includes Bryce Dallas Howard, Jake Johnson and Judy Greer, and it's scheduled for release next June.
Evacuate the island. She's a highly intelligent animal. She will kill anything that moves.
Oh, God.
Well, our next guest was born into the life of a child soldier in the early 1980s in the war-torn region of southern Sudan. Emmanuel Jal not only survived, but he is now achieving worldwide acclaim for his unique style of hip-hop. His latest single, My Power, features multiple Grammy Award-winning Nile Rodgers. Well, before we talk to him, let's have a quick look.
I throw my hands in the air, I salute if you can. I throw my hands in the air, I salute if you can. This is my power, this is my power, my power, this is my power, this is my power.
So, first of all, tell us, you're a child soldier in Sudan. How do you go from something like that to where you are now?
Well, what happened is I was smuggled into Kenya when I was like 12, turning 13. And then schooling in Kenya, later on I got involved in music, and things popped up from here.
So your fifth studio album, The Key, that includes collaborations with, we were saying, Nile Rodgers. Tell us about that.
Well, Nile Rodgers is involved in it, so we co-wrote the song and he also produced it. And there's a lot of other collaboration with other artists. So we have Nelly Furtado on it. We've done 2 songs, and 2 songs from the album also are in the movie The Good Lie that I've acted in, featuring Reese Witherspoon. And so the Key album is, I think, it's my strongest album so far because of a lot of names involved and the kind of production and also what the album is going to do.
You've been recording in Kenya, Uganda, as well as London, as well as New York.
Yes.
How important is it to you to record music in Africa?
Well, the inspiration behind it and different collaboration. I like different sounds. So if anybody get the Key album, they'll realize like the next track is not so close to the other track. So there's so many things in it. Yeah.
Now, you performed at Live 8, didn't you?
Yes.
And Nelson Mandela's birthday.
Yes.
What was that like? Did you actually get to meet him?
Yeah, I met Nelson Mandela. That was a very strong point in my career. It's like I didn't know how to describe that moment, but it was amazing meeting him.
So going back then to your earlier life, it must seem really surreal for you now to sort of think back to where you were then. How do you square that in your head, knowing sort of where you came from and what your childhood was like to what you're doing now?
Well, the way I look at it, sometimes I summarize it like I don't even know how to put it. I feel like I'm still dreaming, and I haven't woken up yet. And so in this dream, I want to do as much as I can.
Okay, so tell us about the new album, The Key.
The Key, it's an album that is done for a cause. So all the proceeds from The Key are going to go to an enterprise called The Key Z that invests in small business owners that has impact in children's lives. So me and the co-founder of Key Z, Paul Lindley, we just came from Kenya, where we identify 5 entrepreneurs and we're going to invest in them differently.
Okay, and you're going to perform for us in the studio. This is the first time, actually, that we've had somebody perform something.
Yeah, I'm looking
for
forward to it.
ShowBiz Weekly.
Yes.
I'm very looking forward to it too. What are you going to perform for us?
I'm going to do My Power. So the idea of My Power is for everybody what power they have to make a difference. So my power is I speak truth to power.
Emmanuel Jal, thank you very much indeed. We're looking forward to hearing from you very shortly. As I say, you're going to perform for us at the end of the show. But before all of that, Katura, over to you.
Thanks, Jeff. I cannot wait. It's nearly bye from me, but before I go, if you're celebrating Thanksgiving this weekend, happy holidays from us here at ShowBiz Weekly. The stars have certainly been celebrating. Let's take a quick look at some celebrity tweets of the week.
And here with a special live performance of his song, That Power, Emmanuel Jal. From all of us, see you next week.
This is my power. I speak truth to power. A lion from the Zion. My words cutting iron. My life I run, I'm freezing guns. You block my way, you burn. I come from South Sudan. You grab my right, you take my mind. I tell you I was time. Freedom fighter, I'm on fire. Pen and paper, my desire. Tell the truth, confess the liar. I take my right even. I throw my hands in the air. I salute if you can. I throw my hands in the air. I salute if you can. My power, this is my power, 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 my hour, hour, this is my power, this is my power, 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 away sham, yeah, away sham, yeah, away sham, yeah, sham, yeah, away sham, yeah, away sham, yeah, away sham, yeah, sham, yeah, hi, 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 can them boy, hi, 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 can them boy, hi, 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 can them boy, hi, 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 can them boy. Shadow Chagwar Tonkintul, Sidagamon, Jump Chalwang at all. Shukwa wood, Shosh of Larentul, Shawele, Shojola Kayatal, Shulun Yalla way, Shadal Shiran Nadal. Then yak say you're crazy, well, I'll keep your eyes in golden gold. To the web, gravity and races. Matter of time, be extinct or coexist. Do you know this? It's infinite, the belly of bliss. Do you know this? It's infinite, the belly of bliss. I throw my hands in the air. I salute if you care. I throw my hands in the air. I salute if you care. My hour, power. This is my power. This is my power.
想的，为什么？为什么？为什么？为什么？为什么？Hi hi hi， Ganam boy， Hi hi hi， Ganam boy， Hi hi hi， Ganam boy， Hi hi hi， Ganam boy。My hour, hour, this is my power, this is my power, 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 my hour, hour, this is my power, this is my power, power, power.